Ready?
Already.
Okay. I'm with two guys from Nude Party. The others are on stage.
They're setting up backstage.
Yeah, backstage. Okay. So, can you introduce yourself and your name and instrument?
Yep. I'm Patton McGee. I sing and play guitar.
I'm Austin Brose. I sing backup and play percussion.
Yeah, thank you. First question. You moved some time ago to Woodstock.
Not Woodstock, Catskill
Yeah,
Mountains.
2,000 kilometers, about?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But 2,000 kilometers, not far.
Right.
And can you feel the vibration, the vibe who stayed there?
Perhaps so.
Before there was something in Woodstock, we can't forget. And how is it? What do you feel when you are here?
Well, I think you don't really feel the festival there, but the festival was there because the Catskill Mountains are so just sleepy and dreamy.
Yeah, but for your mind, in your mind, thinking there was something here, before. If you want to be there before, for you further on your music, I think you are moving psychedelic music.
Yeah.
Like in the 70s. So is there something who goes into your body, your mind, to create?
From Woodstock?
From all. You don't understand what I mean. I'm losing. It's a little bit philosophic. Still, when I'm going somewhere, like places, I stay and there's something happened here, and I try to be in communication with. No, you don't understand.
In communication with history, sort of?
Communication by my mind. No, you don't understand.
Well, it was coincidence that we had moved to the Catskills.
Yeah.
We had known about the Woodstock Festival, but we had come there for other reasons, mostly coincidental that it happened to be around there. But there certainly is a very positive energy that is there that is creatively stimulating.
Yeah.
And there's been much music played there, much music made around there, and a lot of creative, artistic people from there that also live there.
Yeah.
So you can feel that.
Yeah.
There's an energy of
It's what
positivity and creativity.
I'm trying to explain. Okay.
But I think we get just as much from New York City itself.
Yeah.
Because we're just right near New York City. And the reason we live in the Catskills is so we can go to New York City all the time. We're like New York City's hat.
And I think it's to work harder to know. You are living in Livingston, Manor.
Yes.
Yeah? It's a small town.
Very small.
And perhaps in this small town, you can work harder for your music.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because we don't have to have jobs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
And it's all mountains and woods and no city, a few cars.
Yeah.
It's very
Country.
Country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chickens and
You can-
ducks and goats.
Wood.
Yes.
Wood,
yeah.
yeah.
And so you can stay there and be more relaxed. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely more relaxed
Definitely,
than New York
definitely.
City.
So we classified your music as a new wave of psychedelic rock, but there's something. I'm sure there's something who differentiates you by the other bands. Understand? You are six.
Newer bands or older bands?
You are six.
Yeah. 6 members. And sometimes 7.
Sometimes 7. And it's a lot. How do you communicate each other? I think it's very brotherhood.
Yeah.
We definitely feel like family.
Yeah.
Very
And
much
it's-
family. Live in the same place,
Yeah.
Very
And
used
I
to
think
each other.
it's very important to compose music. When someone is here, the other is here. No? Today it's not listening to here, and the others are on stage. But I think there is brotherhood. Yes,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And what makes more than the other groups, like I think King Gizzard, Wizard.
Yeah.
And what's give you more?
What gives us more than King Gizzard?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have more than King. They have like
they
12.
They have a lot.
We only have 7.
I think we only best know how to interact with each other, and it's worked out best for us for a while, for years, to be with each other and to
Yeah.
do that, and that's the brotherhood.
Yeah, like brother.
Yeah.
It works.
Everything.
It works best that we spend most of our time together because we don't really know what to do when we're not with each other.
Yeah.
And we just put everything equal.
Yeah. I think before, when I was younger, I listened to a band, Allman Brothers Band. You know?
Yeah.
Almond Brothers, of course.
The children. And I think it's the same. No? Yeah.
Are we the same as Allman Brothers Band?
How?
We're similar to Allman Brothers Band?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No children. No, I think before I was listening to this music and I found of this music and all the CD cover. We saw all the family and it was amazing. They play all the music. It's a family, but a really family. You are not family. You are not really brothers.
No, not
friends.
really.
You live like brothers.
Yeah.
It's something very hard together. Yeah. It's difficult for me to speak today.
That's okay. We understand.
Since you started, you seem calmer, more relaxed. Does it mean you've acquired a certain wisdom? Before it was I think it's more calmer.
I think so too. Yeah.
So, perhaps a wisdom.
Yeah,
or
maybe so.
The age. Simply the age.
Well, time spent doing something creates experience and perhaps wisdom with something.
Yeah.
And when one is, experienced with something, it's a lot easier to become relaxed and natural.
Yeah.
Organic.
You don't need to move a lot. You don't need to be nude on stage.
Right.
I saw that before.
Right.
Oh my God.
I think we've definitely relaxed.
They will do some suits. I'm afraid.
We wear clothes now, yeah.
Yeah, close. No, but it's before you.
Well, we used to.
Drink,
Yeah. We still drink, but we used to drink a lot.
You seem more calm, relaxed. Yeah.
I just like to have a drink,
Yeah. Drink too. It's a French beer?
Just whiskey.
American whiskey.
Whiskey.
Actually. American from Kentucky.
American whiskey, Kentucky. So we are going to speak about your album, your last album, with a great label, New West Record. How was it for the recording?
The recording we actually did it in Woodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Woodstock, New York.
Yeah.
At a church. At
a church?
At a studio called Dreamland. And Dreamland is it's an actual old church, a Christian church that has been renovated to accommodate recording.
Oh, fine. With stones and the church with stones and
It's a wood church, actually.
Okay.
But big, big hall, very lots of resonance.
And how was the work to work? It's hard, it's difficult. When you're on stage, there's a lot of energy. Okay, but when you are recording, it's not the same. You must be.
Well, we do most of the work before we go into the studio.
Yeah.
We're at home, rehearsing, changing songs, recording demos. Like, by the time we go into the studio, we're like the fastest band.
All is.
Yeah, like we record that whole album in like 2 days.
Okay.
We're just like
2 days.
But it's because we do all the work before we go in, and then when we do go in, we just like just hammer it out.
Okay. What you can say about your collaboration with Oakley Munson?
Oakley Munson is the best. He's our producer.
I know. It's the reason why I asked.
Producer and longtime mentor. We've known him for probably maybe 5 years, and he's helped us out every step of the way until now.
Yeah.
And he is also our landlord.
Yeah.
He owns the home that we live in, and we live there with him.
Yeah, we live
The
with
same
him.
house?
It's his house. We live in his house.
Fantastic. Yes, because I think it's a great person for you.
I think so too.
We love Oakley.
Father.
His father. He doesn't like when we say that.
Yeah, he doesn't like that, but we do say it. We just call him Daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy, yeah.
He must be proud of what you.
He is. I think he is, and he works. On Black
too.
Lips. They told him as much as we do.
About your last video clip I've seen, Chevrolet van. It's very old school. Like the music you like, very old school.
A little bit of country.
In the country, and it was fantastic. And I'm laughing at the beginning with all the and you are probably in Livingston, no?
For the video?
To me,
that was in North Carolina.
Oh.
Because all of our dads were in it. All of our parents were in the video. And all of our parents live in North Carolina.
Okay.
So we drove like 800 miles or something?
It's a lot. It's 10 hours, 10 or 11 hours of driving from New York to North Carolina.
Yeah, and then all of our parents came and we did it all together in a couple days.
So it's an history, a family history, right? Yeah.
We're very lucky to have a family that likes what we do for the most part.
And stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're very excited that we're here in France and Europe
And
in
Europe
general.
too.
Yeah.
So now, can you tell us about the next concert date? I think in Europe.
We don't. This is our last show in Europe on this tour. We're going back to the United States in a couple days, and then we're touring in the United States in September, and then we're doing another tour in the United States in November, in October. And then November we're not doing anything. We're going home for Thanksgiving. And then in winter, we're not sure yet.
Yeah. So it was...
Maybe more Europe. Hopefully more Europe.
I hope so.
We would really like to.
We've had such a good
It's been the absolute best time. People have been the absolute best.
Yeah.
The shows have been fantastic. The bands have been fantastic. And we love Europe so much.
Yeah.
Okay. We love the band. I love the band. It's fantastic. It's the music I love. So... But it's funny for me to see young who produce such music. It was music of my teenage, and it's not finished. There's always this music. She must be so important. So I'm happy to see young people. And drink. No, you're sage now. You've got wisdom and you can't. I'm joking.
This is where we get all of our wisdom.
That's where all the wisdom comes from.
No. Yes. Can you release? Can you say something? Lina, you say hello, you're Nude Party, and you're listening to ARDENNCAFE web radio, and then we've got music from you on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
J'ai oublié tous mes mots aujourd'hui. I
You
forgot
can do
all
it, but
my
you got a better
words.
voice.
Say it.
I think I don't have drunk too much, so I drink beer. So, and when I speak English, I must drink 1 or 2. But today I have drunk 5, 4, and I think it's too much.
That's okay.
You know?
We're
Okay.
communicating.
So
say this.
ARDENNCAFE, no Hard Rock Cafe, ARDENNCAFE web radio. And you are listening to the Nude Party. party. So you do what you want.
Okay. This is the Nude Party, and you're listening to ARDENNCAFE.
You speak English better than me. You speak French.
You speak French better than us. Yeah.
So I'll be there.
The only French word we know is no.
Oh.
And we.
And we? Okay. So for the gig, I'll be there. I want to be there. So I'll be there because I'm fond of your music.
Right.
Yes.
Thanks.
Merci.
Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you.